The thumbnail and the title of this video is no joking, no clickbait. I have literally sold every car I have in inventory. There's the front of my building and there is my lot. Yes, literally have no cars here. Zero cars here. And the old expression is you can't sell groceries off an empty shelf. We've got to get buying some cars, and this is where you come into play and you're gonna help us. What are you doing outside? Why are you not buying cars? Did you not see? It is freezing. You should get in there. We have no cars out there.
You made me do other work.
Well, you know. Have you bought any cars yet?
Let me check.
Yeah, check. What do we buy? What do we buy?
Kia Sportage.
Kia Sportage. We got a car. Yes, a 2020 Kia Sportage.
Why does it say it ends in 1 hour 53 minutes?
What?
Just a little bit of... Let me refresh this.
Refresh. It's pending. Why does it say pending? This is the type of things that we're running into. Had no idea that it was pending. While I was out recording that part, I knew this auction was gonna end, and that was the absolute top dollar I was willing to pay for this Kia Sportage. It's a 2020 Kia Sportage with 58,000 miles. We were gonna sell it cheaper than anything on the market. You see that we bought it for $28,500. At least that's $22,500.
Don't be trying to spend more money.
Well, if I could get them to spend more money and, you know, blah, blah. But no, we bought it for $22,500. We have about $1,000 in fees, $1,200 in fees. So at least very minimal markup on a car like that we purchased from auction. So if we have to spend that money at auction, don't you think we have better people to spend that money on? Are you okay? Are you hacking up a lung there?
I think I'm hacking up a lung.
You don't have the Rona, do you?
I hope not.
We don't need the Rona again. No Rona.
That was only like, what, 6-7 months ago?
Omicron, you got the Omicron? We had the Delta. Don't get the Omicron. This is how you can help us help you and help us help you.
What? You just said must.
Did I say that?
Help must.
Help us help you, help us help you, help. We can work at this together. That's what I'm going to try to say, okay? So the biggest thing is, we talked about this a couple videos ago, that we're kind of changing up our business model on the fly here, which is kind of normal for new businesses, because I'm really used to selling what?
Corvettes and new cars?
New cars. I mean, for 22 years, I've been a new car salesman. For 22 years, I've got new car franchise dealership mindset in my head, and it's amazing on how much that can change with a independent dealership like this. So we're looking for like 2010 up to 2018, maybe 19 cars. We're not opposed to looking at 2009, 2008 as well. Like that car that we were just showing there was a 2020, but we were able to buy it right and make just a little bit of profit. We're only trying to make $1,000, $1,500 profit on every car, because we can move them fast, we can get them out of here quick, and it's more than a fair profit to you as a consumer. And then also what I like to do to help consumers out, because all these years I've talked about how not getting scammed. You're buying high right now, so if I can help you by not making a huge amount of profit, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 that dealerships are making right now, I can help you not be underwater on your loan down the road. So to paraphrase, 2010 to 2018 cars, under 80, 90,000 miles. We're not opposed to looking at 2019 or 100,000 miles, 120,000 miles. It all depends on the car.
It sounds like he really doesn't know what he wants.
I want you out of here right now.
I mean, I'm the buyer, not you.
You are the buyer. She's the one buying. She's the one buying for sure. But then again, I have all of these massive amount of people who follow me, people who are looking for cars, and that's where you can utilize me and my almost 2 million followers across all my social media platforms. I mean, we got 420,000 on this channel. We got 250,000 on my other YouTube channel. We have 555,000 on TikTok, and TikTok sells a lot of cars for me. But I have all these people who follow me who are, looking for more expensive cars, and at this point, we can't put those in there. But you can utilize my reach and my talents, and Facebook is about ready to be blown up with what we've done on Facebook here recently, and that is vehicle consignments. We don't charge a whole lot of money to do it, as long as you can get the car here to Georgetown, Indiana, just outside of Louisville, Kentucky. We'll do a consignment. We will take your car, put it on the lot, start marketing, put it on all the websites that we spend a lot of money on, and sell it for you. It's that simple, right?
Yeah. I'm trying so hard not to cough right now.
Will you get over this, please? This isn't about you. This is not Andy hour. And with consignments, I mean, what are you doing? Why are you drinking on camera? We only charge like $1,500 to do a consignment on a car, maybe $2,000 depending on the vehicle and the effort to do that as well. And then the really cool thing is we can purchase cars right off the street. So if you are in this circle right here from our dealership and you can get your car here, we will do a purchase off the street from you and write you a check or send the money to your loan company or whatever the case may be. So that way we can get inventory in here and we'll be aggressive. We will be really, really aggressive because we're not trying to make a ton of money, so therefore we can put more money into your trade and still resell it as well to make a little bit of profit for us. But the key is if you're in California, if you're in Texas, if you're in Florida, those places are all really far away, and just logistic-wise, you probably aren't going to do it. If you are in one of those places, you've got to get the car here, and then secondly, if you want to transport the car, that's added cost to you as well. And what's another way that we can help people buy cars?
Making me do more work?
Yes. And I love Mrs. Chevy doing more work. For all these years, you've sat at home, played with the puppies, let the kids make their own sandwiches when they got old enough. You've done literally nothing these entire years while I've worked every single day.
I had to raise 3 kids all.
That is so simple. Come on now.
Don't you dare.
But no, we have our car grabber service, and this is where we go find you the exact car that you're looking for. And we're not talking about looking for a 67 Camaro or a 77 Corvette, this needle in a haystack car. We're talking about, hey, Mike, we don't want to contact 5, 6, 7 dealers to look for this car that's a normal everyday car. Chevy Equinox, Chevy Suburban, Ford F-150, stuff like that is common. We can go out and find it for you. And again, the same thing, whatever our cost is. So if we buy it at auction, we have transport fees, we have buyer fees for the auction, whatever the case may be, it's $1,500, $2,000 over our true net cost. So again, very, very simple out there. And this is not really a service that hardly anybody does in the country. I know one of my friends does it down in Amarillo, Texas, but outside of that, people just don't want to do the work. And when you're calling dealers and calling dealers and calling dealers, listen, it does suck. And buying a car doesn't have to
suck?
Yes.
But we have to talk about, if you are looking for a car, being realistic on your budget.
And you're absolutely right, because the biggest thing that causes the most problems in the car business is the consumer coming to the dealership or trying to buy a car with the wrong mindset or the wrong information in their head. So the way we are on camera is the way we are in person, the way we are through digital media, if it's through text message or anything like that, because you can't tell tone and text message. We're here to help you, inform you, and give you knowledge to make a good car buying decision, even if it's not with us, right?
I mean, I've told people, sorry, if you found that vehicle somewhere else for the price you want, go buy it there.
Exactly. And that's what we're here to do. Now, we can't take phone calls every day of people saying, hey, is this a good deal at dealership? That's not what we do at all. We don't do that at all. But the car grabber service allows us to go out there, find your car, and let you know of a realistic price range. And if you say, hey, Mike, I'm looking for this car with this mileage and this equipment, and I want to be at 20 grand and the market is 23 grand, guess what? We're going to inform you. And at that point, you have a couple things to do. Mike, I'm willing to spend that type of money, or nope, I'll wait till the market changes. And how long before the market changes do you think?
Forever.
It's not going to change, and it's not going to go back to pre-2020 either. So no, those are the ways that we can help you find a car. And say that you found a car and it wasn't through our dealership. That's where we can help as well. I'm a firm believer in layman's term, extended warranties. Extended warranties aren't really a term that's the proper way. It's extended vehicle contract or service contract. And I interviewed over 120 different companies to find out which ones were the best. And I got deep dive into these companies and I asked them questions that they probably have never been asked before in regards to claims and stuff like that. Because one of the biggest issues that you don't know about with extended warranty companies and why dealers don't want to take them is the fear that they will not get paid for the work they've done, or that they get paid slow, and if they get paid cheap. So labor rate, $150 an hour. If a warranty company's only willing to pay $80 an hour, now what happens? They come back to you.
Sounds like health insurance.
Exactly, right? So with that being said, and we just ran across this, right? CarShield, do not buy a CarShield warranty. They are absolute trash, and they do everything they can to not make a claim. And so much that our transmission friend that does work for us, they actually do what?
They charge the customer money to deal with Car Shield,
And it's
essentially.
strictly because of Car Shield, because Car Shield wastes their time. They're on the phone nonstop. It takes up a lot of man hours. So we use Allstate Dealer Services, and Allstate, you're in good hands, right?
I see what you did there.
Literally, I've sold a couple extended warranties here recently with cars, or I've done quotes on them, with 80,000 miles on their car, and we can do a 60 and 70,000 mile exclusionary warranty. And you're like, what's exclusionary warranty mean? That means bumper to bumper warranty in layman's term. So in a nutshell, what exclusionary does is that box right there, if it's not listed, that means it's covered. Over 30,000 parts on a car, and those 40 parts that are in that box aren't covered. And that's huge. And it's Allstate. It's a trusted name. And this is the absolute best warranty on the block. So you can go to ChevyDude.com, fill out a free warranty quote, and we'll shoot you back an email with exactly warranty quote on your car. This is not a reconditioning service. You can't sit there and be like, oh, I gotta check engine light on, I'll get this warranty done. Doesn't work that way. We check on it. So those are the ways that we can help you and you can help us. If you're looking to consign a car and not trade it into a dealership, we can do it. If you're looking for a car, we got our car grabber service. If you want to sell your car to us, we can do that. And if you got anything out there that can help us get more inventory and sell more cars, we want your help, and we will help you in return. Why'd you just close your MacBook?
It's quitting time.
Oh my gosh. We typically right now are leaving the dealership at 5 p.m., but we are only a mile and a half away from the dealership, and we will absolutely work extended hours, and we pick up the phone anytime that we're available to. So if there's anything that we can help you out, regardless of the time of day, except for Sundays because it's illegal to sell a car on Sunday, we're here to help you. Just reach out at mikescarstore.com or chevydude.com.